Yes, Ritu Arora now joins in, Director of Investments at Canara HSBC OBC Live. Ritu, hi, good morning. Is this the correction that should be bought into, or would you expect more correction and that would be a better opportunity?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on the show. I think this should not surprise the market. Markets have been giving handsome returns in past, but the last couple of months have been flat, and every upswing has been also a stage where consolidation comes in. Considering that global markets are sobering up, this is definitely an opportunity for entering the market, but just not yet. I would not be surprised if the market continues with this sectoral reallocation for the next couple trading sessions before a little more sanity reappears. And I would think another 4-5% of the index is not impossible, and that would start giving opportunity for investments selectively in sectors and stocks.
Okay. Ritu, how worried would you be about taking fresh positions into the banking space, or maybe would you liquidate some of your positions, especially in PSU banks, on the fear that maybe the ramifications of the Supreme Court verdict on the coal block deallocation will see some amount of asset quality issues in the coming quarter?
Definitely, there will be pressure on banks, more so on PSU banks because of this coal verdict. Not surprising, market was anticipating and worrying about it. I have always demonstrated a preference and shared with your viewers as well for private sector banks over the last couple of years. And those are reasonably isolated from these exposures even now. Banks as such as a sector have not done well in the last 3 months, and definitely is a time to realign to private sector banks. But if we believe that the economy is on a mend and things are improving, GDP has started showing a slight improvement already, and there's a lot of hope built around the new government, then banks will reflect this improvement. So I would think these are opportunities to build positions in bank, not taking a short-term view of next 2 months, 3 months, or even a 6-month period. But if one looks at 3 years and 5 years and believes the economy is on mend, then adding weight in banks is a logical decision.
Okay. What about IT stocks? We've seen some correction today, but in general, they have been doing well.
A sector which I like has outperformed in the last 3 months. Very consistent earning growth, and in terms of order book, pretty healthy. US recovery is helping many of them, though Europe remains a worry. But all in all, my most preferred sectors from earnings visibility point of view, and I would like to continue maintaining an overweight in IT sector.
Okay. Ritu, what would your sense be in terms of the rally that we've seen in the broader markets and the fast fallout that we've seen for specific stocks as well? Would you now be more cautious in terms of taking positions in the broader markets, or would you be more, would you see incremental returns from these levels as opposed to the Nifty?
The rally was supported by hope and by liquidity flows. So we saw stupendous amount of FII flows, and even DIIs have turned buyers in the market, which provides a support to the momentum. Having said that, last couple of months have been lackluster. So September, of course, is absolutely flat. August was about 3% return, and July was about 1.5% return. So nothing to write home about in terms of market return over the last quarter. Having said that, I'm reasonably bullish about the 3- and 5-year horizon. And for me, each of these consolidation, correction, and this pause in the market, this consolidation gives an opportunity to investors to reevaluate their portfolio and realign the portfolio towards a growth and improvement that we should see in the economy over the next couple of years.
Okay. Fair enough, Ritu. We leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining in and taking us through your market perspective. And remember that you can catch that entire conversation that we had on moneycontrol.com/CNBC TV18. Take a break. But up next, R.S. Ramasubramaniam, the co-chairman of Feedback in